This morning I was looking online and there was a photograph of a young girls hockey team, and they were announcing the leadership of the team, the captain and the three assistant captains. And that was terrific. I'm going to guess maybe 13, 14, 15, something like that. And obviously parents are excited, kids are excited, coaches are excited, new hockey season here, and away we go. What I was struck by was that the photograph had all four athletes, all four young girls, not smiling, okay? Or, not looking tough in a traditional sort of, boxer pose photograph, but not looking like they were having any fun. And I thought, wow, that's just really strange. That here we have young girls mimicking what they've likely learned from professional sport, and men in particular. They've embraced a macho approach to high performance. And I just think, wow, what a shame. And it also reminded me, of, and I think I've written about this before. I've certainly talked about it in presentations and keynotes, but I remember in the summer of 1988 when we were getting ready to leave for Seoul for our Olympics, and we had a photographer following us for the morning, and he came out in the coach boat and took photographs during the practice. And just before he was about to leave, we're all up beside the boathouse, and he gets us lined up there, and wants to take one more photograph. And before he takes the photograph, lifts his camera, looks at us through his viewfinder, and he says, "Okay, boys, now give me your best game face." And the photograph has all of us, even though, we didn't consult and say, "Oh, how are we going to look?" We all looked like we were ready to kill somebody in that moment, all of us. And it wasn't a coincidence, right? It's the generation that we'd grown up with. We associated having a game face with being tough. And, it didn't age well, right? I mean, not only did we go on to lose in that Olympic final, but I look at that photo now and I think it's the stupidest picture that I have of myself on a rowing team that I've ever had taken, because it's just so absurd. The notion of equating the appearance of toughness with the performance of toughness, and that somehow they talk to each other, like they hold hands, that if you look tough, you play tough. It's an absolute frickin' lie. And I think it's about time, especially at the child or at the youth level, we start to change the story. If you're a parent, if you're a coach, if you're an athlete, flip it around, right? Have a photograph taken of you laughing in your team, or at the very least smiling. And if another team sees the photograph and thinks, "Oh, wow, these guys don't take their game seriously," wait until they get on the ice with you. And then you can show them how seriously you take your game. Through how you play, through your skill, through your fitness, through your strength and strategies. That's how you show preparedness, not through some stupid photograph that depicts an old school paradigm of what tough high performance is. It is an absolute crock, and I would argue it is long past due that we change that story, because it just ain't true. No way. Anyway, I saw the photograph and boom, just took me right back to that moment when we had a photograph taken of us and thinking, man, we're still perpetrating this lie. It's time to change. I'll tell you what I really think. Anyway, hope everyone's doing well. Have a great weekend. Share the love as always. Take care of yourselves. And if you're about to play a game of any sort, it's called the game of hockey because it's supposed to be fun. Games are supposed to be fun. So smile, okay? Tell the world you're having fun. Okay, see you everybody. Bye-bye.